What's on the program today?
So Jake's got 4 to 5 by a mile on Monarch Road, and Monarch Road, basically it's just stop sign to stop sign. Guys like John Brown, who's been a 2-time Olympian and 2 fourth place finishers in the marathon, has done it, and Craig Alexander, Ironman, world Ironman champion, have run it. It's a slight downhill gradient on 1, 3 and 5, and then a slight uphill gradient on 2 and 4. And we try to make sure that on the uphill gradient that there's only a 10, maximum 15-second differential between each one. And so Jake, depending on how he's handling the workout today, if it looks like he's really struggling on 4, then that'll be the workout. He'll be done. But if he's able to handle 4 really well and keep it close to what he runs on 2 and within 10 to 15 seconds on 1 and 3, then he'll do 5. So the guys predominantly are able to do 5, but yeah, there's been a few times that I've had to pull the pin after 4.
Yeah. Is this a controlled effort all out, or how's it supposed to be by feel?
So I always try to get the guys to run fairly controlled and relaxed on the first one. So if they can run anywhere between 4:55 and 5:05 on the first one, it's downhill, so they've got to show a lot of restraint. And then on 2, usually they run fairly close to what they ran on 1 because their first one was controlled. The third one heading back down, they'll usually run anywhere between 4:35 and 4:45. And then when they do number 4, the objective then is to try and stay around 4:45, 4:50. And if they're able to do that, then the last one, it's just off the lead with whatever they're feeling. If they feel like they've got a little bit left in the tank, then I want them to expunge as much as they can. Very rarely do we do that in our workouts. I always want them to finish a workout with just a little bit left in the tank. But occasionally when we're doing a workout like this, I want them to be pretty spent after it. So Jake's done this leading into Chicago. We did this leading into the Olympic trials. Laura Thweet's done it. Sean Quigley's done it. John Gray's been the fastest guy to have done it. I think he closed out in a 4:20 one day. So it'll be interesting to see how Jake goes. Controlled on 1. Obviously, you've got to work a little harder on 2. We've got to keep that 10 to 15 second differential. Can't be any more from 1 to 2. And then 3, little harder, but not like to the wall. 4, try and keep it as close as you can. And then if you're feeling all right, we'll do 5 and you can run it as hard as you like. All right, so I know you haven't been out here for a while, but that's obviously how we do it. So. And then Matt's going to ride the bike. So.
Figured we'll have the 5 efforts on the way out.
So the rookie that told me to do this rather counts. They'd start at like 4:40. 2 minutes, yep. They'd normally start at 4:45 to 4:55 to 5:05.
Yep.
So he was straight out of the gate at like 4:30 pace.
Yeah, he was 2:17, 2:18 was it at halfway?
2:16, 2:17.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, shit, alright. This could go horribly wrong, or it could be an unbelievably good workout. This one gets a little harder. 4 is then really hard.
Yeah.
And then 5 is just if they're on top of the workout, they can do an extra rep and do it with whatever they've got left in the tank. Otherwise, if they really struggle on 4, that's the workout done. So Craig Alexander's, this is where he trained all the time when he came out here.
Okay.
So, all right, you've set yourself up now because you're going to have to be, no slower than 5.
Oh, well, yeah.
You obviously felt good.
I felt pretty good this morning.
No.
Of course, I say that now. We'll see what happens in number 4.
Yeah, still got 10 seconds. 225, 226. Good running. $4.49. That's excellent.
Oh.
Just leave my hand open.
I didn't see it.
I'm like
in the zone,
this the whole time. I know you are in the zone, the auto zone. All right, buddy. Let's go. As quick as one. $2.16, $2.17, $2.18. Good work, mate. 3:44, 4:35. What he ran the first half of 1 on before he hit the brakes is what he's done 3 on. So this will be the telling one. If he can run another one going back up at 4:45, this would be the best workout he's done for that portion, and then we'll see what he runs the last one with.
Yep.
He's now back to looking like, you know, the runner that he is. Got great cadence, you know, his form is really good, his upper body's not stressed. Whereas a couple of weeks ago, like, he just always looked like he was working, he just didn't have that cadence.
Yep.
Great work, mate. Obviously feeling good.
Yep. This one's the test.
This one's the test. 4:45, right? Alright, whenever you're ready. Let's go, Jakey boy. Come on. $2.18, $2.19. Stay controlled, stay controlled. Even though it's getting tiring, stay in control. And 4:40. You sexy son of a bitch. Great work, mate. That's 4 great miles.
What are you thinking about number 5?
He'll do 5. I mean, if you run 4 like that, then yeah, he'll run with whatever he's got left. If he's able to run sub 4:30, great. If not, as long as he can hold what he ran anywhere between 1 and 3. If he runs anything slower than his first one, then it's a write-off.
Yep.
But you know, if he'd gone backwards, I always calculate for if they run slower than 2 and it blows out more than 15 seconds compared to what their fastest going downhill is, then it's just like you're already maxed. But I mean, he's just run perfectly on 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now this is like, you know, coming into the last couple of miles of the marathon. You know, you're tired and fatigued, and you're trying to, you know, give everything that you've got left. So and we don't do these type of workouts a lot. Like, I always try to make sure that, you know, when we finish a workout, there's always something left in the tank. But when we do these ones in particular, and because we don't do them a lot, like, these are the ones that I want them to expend themselves. So this is where I don't want anything left in the tank.
Yep.
Your form in 2 weeks, you're now back to looking like a runner again. Like what you look like that month leading into the Olympic trials, that month leading into Chicago, where you just look fit, strong, and on top of it. You've finally got that rhythm and cadence and back looking good again.
Yeah.
So this one, sub 4:30, all right? Whatever you've got left in the tank, use it. Let's see how fast you can run it. Let's go. $2.12. That's it, buddy. There we go.
Jake, come on, not long to go. Less than 400.
26. Great running.
God damn it.
I'm presuming you set yourself up for a time that you wanted on that last one.
Huh. I wanted a negative split. That's some hanging around here. Like 208. 223.
Yeah.
Or 68. 223. So I thought if I went a little slower, be able to progress it.
But you certainly didn't run reps 2 and 4. I mean, this overall is, even though your last one wasn't your fastest, that you've done overall 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 combined is by far the best workout you've done.
Yeah.
And to be quite frank, it's probably the best workout that anyone's ever done. I know John Gray taught a new one day, but I know that he didn't run both those two going up there in 4:45. Good work.
5 by mile. Last one looked a little tough, but you got it done in 4:26, was it?
25, 26, somewhere around there. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's more about effort out here because it's downhill, uphill. The big one, the one that decides the workout is the second uphill one, and I did that one in 4:40, and that's, I think, about as good as I've ever done that uphill. So I was really happy with that. I think I kept it really consistent. I think I stayed even, except for getting a little antsy on the first one. Yeah, overall, this is probably my best 5 by a mile out here.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a little bit more on the end, which, I think we're at kind of a point where endurance side, like the longer stuff, that feels all real good, like 2.5 hours, I feel comfortable. And then kind of the shorter, faster stuff, I get through about 75%, feeling under control, feeling quick. And, I think this next month here is going to be about getting those two bits to match up and to start getting those longer intervals. And we haven't hit any of our big, kind of high volume real test workouts yet. Yeah. So I think
they're coming.
Yeah. So I feel like in a good spot though. I feel like I'm probably maybe 1 or 2 weeks ahead of where I was pre-trials. So that feels real good.
Yeah.
It feels like my Achilles and hamstring stuff is behind me. So
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. It's always gutting to finish the last one and hurt that bad and not hit the time. But
yeah.
Other than that, I feel good.
Yeah. How do you find the new on races?
They're good.
What are they called? Sorry.
To release this, but
oh, okay. I can cut this part out. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, since we started doing them, they've gotten significantly better since the first iteration they sent me. So
okay.
I was a little worried in the first part we put on, but each new iteration they've sent me, they've fixed most of this stuff. So yeah. I mean, I think these are going to be the ones I'm going into Tokyo with, and I think I'll feel confident on the start line. So
awesome.
That's all you can ask for.
All right, I'll see you at the track on Friday.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Good work. I just saw Jake just produce one of his best workouts ever, so I'm very happy with